this offense making their way on the field today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose this secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Russell. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield.
He's in the clear. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He escapes the pocket. To the 25. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him.
And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on second and long. Look at the quick cut. And tackled there by the defense. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. And is intercepted. Not much of a return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Panthers will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They draw first blood in this national title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Russell. Looks left and finds his target there. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. A completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain there. It sets up a first and goal at the 7. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Bama. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era.
Look at this. They faked the PAT. I'm trying to throw for it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking for some space. It's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And he keeps it. He's got room to run. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And that pass falls incomplete. The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 33. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Base play by this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Russell. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Grab by the receiver. Here he goes. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Panthers come to the line with first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Panthers!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback put...
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. We knew that tackling was going to be a huge factor today, Kirk. They don't bring him down, and the result is a big gain.
Yeah, where's the form tackling? I know it's a lost art in today's game. Sometimes these guys just come in with their shoulders and just try to bring you down with power and speed, but they've got to do a much better job if they have any chance of slowing this back down and trying to use their arms to pull him down.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one.
He'll be brought down until they come up empty on that two-point try. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold.
He's in the clear. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And we're all tied up now. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. The Panthers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry.
The pass rush gets home.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught by the receiver. The reception gets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they jump back in front. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking right, this one heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a game can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Now it's 2nd down here. And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for touchdown himself.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. One more play before they head to the locker room. And it's a direct snap. He's running out of time here. Grab near the sticks. It's Russell. He's in the clear. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense scoops it up. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Here's the target, and it's complete. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, hit, and that will give them the lead now. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Russell. Screen to the wide receiver. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. That's good for a first down near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw. breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Oh, escapes the tackle. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. 2nd down now after the sack. Pass caught. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a game. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Now here he goes. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Snags a quick throw. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky that he didn't come up with more yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. The running back here on a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Defense is coming after him. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Breaks into the clear.
I'm going to count to 100.
Made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. They twist the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Using the clear. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trying for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. The sure hands. It's Meadows. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but it's a first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense. Here he goes. Touchdown. Bama. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The short completion of the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the run, it's Williams. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Panthers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive?
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. It's a run. Running back's got it. He's in the clear. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Breaks into open space. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Tailback with another carry. He's in the clear. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Quarterback still with the football. Just trucks the man. Good enough for first down yardage. Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
This is the 6th play on the drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Needs some important yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Looking to throw again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch downfield. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 22. The coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Here he goes. Touchdown. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The national championship coming right down to the wire. Biggest possession of the game so far. This offense needs a touchdown. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Look at that. He's still going. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up the sack at a crucial moment. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback bring toward the end zone? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback just kneels down. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Dropping back. It's Russell. Touchdown time. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Turn starts inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Defense showing blitz here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
The thing is on. Please. Okay. Done.